Subject 1 was presented to the Charlotte Outpost Emergency Observation Room with multiple counts of bodily trauma and fulcrum growths. Because of the vast number of fulcrum growths across Subject 1's body, he was brought to the Emergency Observation Room instead of the general morgue to avoid possible contamination. As written in the June 6, 2028 incident report, Subject 1 had 4 counts of bodily trauma from gunshot wounds. These wounds were inflicted by Agent 4506, Mabel Shea, when Subject 1 did not comply with orders made by Agent 4506. Matching the June 6, 2028 incident report, Subject 1 sustained 3 gunshot wounds in the abdomen and 1 in the head. Gunshot 1 entered Subject 1's right side, piercing his large intestine. Gunshot 2 entered slightly above Gunshot 1, the bullet lodging in Subject 1's right lung. Gunshot 3 hit Subject 1 directly in the center of his stomach, indicating Subject 1 turned toward Agent 4506 after being shot twice. Just like Gunshot 1, Gunshot 3 pierced Subject 1's large intestine. Subject 1 has many untempered fulcrum growths on his body. These untempered growths were individually age-tested. The oldest growth is on Subject 1's right breast, having been there for approximately 32 months. The newest growth is on Subject 1's left thumbnail, with an age of approximately 4 days. As observed in early fulcrum experiments, the size of an untempered fulcrum growth correlates with its age. Subject 1's oldest fulcrum growth is 8.9 centimeters in diameter, while his youngest growth is 0.4 centimeters in diameter. Because the fulcrum is untempered and spread throughout Subject 1's body, it would be too dangerous to harvest it. Doing so may risk earthly contamination. Despite the inability to harvest Subject 1's fulcrum growths, there are many curiosities about them that warrant further study. Observation of the oldest growth, growth 17, has shown that it does not have the same physical characteristics as younger fulcrum growths, including tempered growths. While typical fulcrum growths take on the appearance of hard rock-like blisters, growth 17 has an appearance more akin to the mouth of a cave. Growth 17 dips into Subject 1's body, while layers of fulcrum encircle the darker center of the growth. Because fulcrum growths are typically harvested before they get anywhere near this large, there have not been any subjects whose growths have grown to this size. Due to the unprecedented nature of growth 17, it has been recommended by the medical team at Charlotte Outpost that Subject 1's body be preserved and taken to the lab to be studied more closely. Please let us know if this could be approved of. Signed, Agent 3346, Alyssa Thatcher.
Charlotte Outpost does not have approval to study Subject 1's body or the fulcrum growths on Subject 1's body. A fulcrum outbreak at Charlotte Outpost would be disastrous, and additional risks cannot be afforded. However, research on Subject 1's body could prove useful to better understanding untempered fulcrum, which could help us in our current production of fulcrum. Given her knowledge of the body already, I will be authorizing a transfer of reassignment. Agent 3346 will be on Subject 1 observation duty at Birdie Outpost, effective June 19, 2028. She will conduct her special assignment in Birdie Outpost's lab and send weekly observation and test reports to me. Because Agent 3346 is a senior member of the medical team at Charlotte Outpost, She may test Subject 1's Fulcrum growths using her own discretion, so long as proper safety protocols are followed. Signed, Carwyn Anwir.